without the torsion bars. Trust me, with the torsion bar, yeah, can't talk now today apparently. The torsion bars alone, you know, just for one bar is like 15-20 pounds. You know, multiply that by 2, so now you're looking at close, you know, like 80-90 pounds for the whole hitch. Which is torsion bars do help when you pull a trailer big enough, like a camper, or the bigger trailers that require them, or like dealers say you need to use them, or you should, unless if you have a bigger truck like a 3/4 ton, like your 2500 HD Duramaxes and your 3/4 ton Cummins and F250 and F350 Power Strokes, or even the 1 ton, you know, which is the F250 and F350 are your 3/4, and then your F4, F5, F6, whatever are your big 1 tons or bigger. You know, so then your F450, F550, F650s are your 1 tons and bigger for your Ford. Then your 3500 whatever for Dodge is your 1 ton, and then your 3500 HD would be your Duramax for GMC and Chevy. Which, this gray truck right here by this surveyor, that's a 3/4 ton. Alright, that's an HD, so it's either at a very minimum a heavy half, so it's going to have a heavy half is a 1/2 ton truck that can operate like a 3/4 ton, because so you can pull heavier loads with a heavy half. What it is a 1/2 ton truck with 3/4, like, you know, so, you know, everything 3/4 from the frame down. You know, so you got your 8 lug axles and hubs, heavier duty axles. Surprised you left the girls. Huh? Yeah, I trust the girls more than anything, so. If they hear anything, we'll hear them. Are you going back? All right, yeah, I'm gonna stay out. Love you. So your, like I was saying, your heavy half would be your 3/4 ton stuff, everything, you know, driveline wise from the frame down. So it'd be 3/4 ton frame, so you have a bigger, stronger frame and bigger, stronger control arms in the front, stronger axles in the front, bigger, stronger hubs in the front, stronger axles in the rear, obviously 8 lug. And then you're gonna just have a gas engine that's built to you know, then you just got a motor that's built to handle heavier loads. which if I needed, that's what I'd buy for a truck, is a heavy half. If I needed to, because I know it's going to be cheaper. Just like that truck that we passed, that was in 35. That was a heavy half. That's a heavy half of what we just passed in 35. Like I said, it's pretty much basically the same thing as a 3/4 ton Duramax, you know, for GM. You know, the heavy half is pretty much the same as a Duramax, but without the diesel motor. You know, just like this truck here, 3/4 ton Duramax. Yeah, it says Sierra, but it's a Duramax. Normally, if it's a Duramax, they're labeled that they have a Duramax in them. Like that's a half-ton truck there. I'm gonna sneak right around you real quick. Get out of your way. Thank you. I try to be nice to people. If people are like that, trying to get out of his way, or you know, like I was trying, because I thought he's backing up to try to hook up, but yeah, that truck there that we just passed is only a heavy half. It's not a Duramax, unless if you took the badges off, but I haven't heard the truck run, so I couldn't tell. That's one thing you can tell too, is by how the truck sounds when it's running. You can normally tell when it's a diesel. Like this red truck, that's a diesel. I can just tell by looking at it. It's most likely got a 6.7 power stroke in it, which is another shit motor. The 6.0 and the 6.7 are shitty power. You know, for being diesels, they suck. If that's what I was driving with a diesel Ford, that's what I drive as a 7.3. But I know better. Because I know my dad's rules. He doesn't want Ford parked in the driveway, so it's, you know, I'm granting his wishes. I don't want Ford either anyway, because their fucking drive lines suck. Seeing people over fucking build them, make, you know, to make bigger, more, you know, to make more power, like Ken Block. You know, he's got his daughter's 65 Mustang, the Unicorn. That's overly built. I think it's a Roush. I think maybe a big block. I forget what it is, but it's a Roush big block or it's a Roush for sure, and it's built. You know, or even nothing against Gavin, but Gavin at it's just a 6. He has 5 Ford Mustang 5.0, a newer model. And he turned it into a drag car, and the motor, he had a lot of money tied up into that motor. I'm not going to, I know what it is, but I'm not going to disclose it because that's all him. I'm not going to, you know, throw him out there like that. If you want to spend money on a good motor, you have to. But he had nothing but problems with this fucking brand new crate motor from the beginning. Then once he got everything figured out, it runs fine. It runs good. It's just, I think he might have just gotten some like weaker, faulty parts. Or just might have gotten something and it just